What up, y'all? State Almighty, and I'm back with another Power Book for Force, Season 2, Theory and Prediction. And this one is probably spot on, alright? Paulie cannot be trusted, okay? Paulie cannot be trusted. Paulie cannot be trusted, alright? Now, here's the reason why Paulie can't be trusted, and I believe on the low and undercover, Paulie is trying to take Walter Flynn down in order to have control of the Irish organization, alright? So, the reason why, there's two reasons why I think Paulie can't be trusted and he's up to no good, and he might be working with the police already, right? Well, we're going to see him have to work with the police. So, I found it funny, right? Going through season 1 again, and you see Paulie. Paulie is somebody who, if you read between the lines, he has ambitions to rise up higher in the quote-unquote company, in the quote-unquote family. The first thing that made me look at Paulie funny, when I just remember off the top of the head, was when the police stopped Paulie, right? The police stopped Paulie. They try to get him to snitch. And instead of Paulie saying, I'm not no snitch, I'll never snitch, he basically says, y'all ain't got nothing on Walter. Walter is a ship that's going to be hard to sink. But he did not say, I'll never snitch. He said, y'all ain't got enough to take Walter down. And I kind of got the impression that he might have been snitching, or that he's not against it. You know what I'm saying? Then let's talk about that random time where the feds pulled up to Walter Flynn's office. Claudia wasn't there because she was conducting some business, some Black Dahlia related business, right? I believe she was meeting up with Tommy or handling some business with Tommy, right? And randomly the feds pop up and they pretty much ready to lock Walter Flynn up. They questioning him and stuff like that. And it's just this random pop-up. Even though it's already stated that Claudia is nice with them books. But they came popping up, randomly looking for information. Claudia had to come, clear the situation up. We may end up finding out in season 2 that Paulie is the reason why the police showed up at the office that day. Okay? We're talking about Paulie. Somebody who, the bad things that happened to his wife, the bad things that happened to his son. We know that Walter Flynn initially, they were dealing pills? What if Paulie's son got turned out on drugs from the same pills that Walter Flynn and them was pushing? That would give him motive to want to take Walter down. What if whatever bad happened to Paulie's wife, what if deep down he blames Walter Flynn for that? He blames the Flynns for that. Also, I remember somewhere on the internet, I came across the information, and of course I didn't do no research. This just came to my mind just now. But ain't there supposed to be something about a Italian, I mean not an Italian, Irish cop or something like that? So if Paulie and them are Irish, there's going to be an Irish cop. Is this potentially somebody who Paulie is going to give information to? This cop is going to be crooked. He's going to have his own motives. He's going to have his own vices. He's going to have his own opinion on things. But ultimately, the question is, can we trust Paulie? And I don't think we can. Paulie also knows that Walter is sick. He could be waiting for Walter to die, but here's the thing. I don't think season 2 will be the end of Walter Flynn. I think Walter, since his wife already died from cancer, I don't think they're going to have Walter Flynn die the exact same way. I think if Walter Flynn dies, he gonna get shot in the back of the head, set up by Paulie, or he gonna go out in the blaze of glory like a real Irish gangster. By the way, if you listening to this, right, I just want to add on, right, that if you're black, our people, a lot of our people come from Ireland. That's a whole nother thing that they trying to cover up, that they have actually successfully covered up. But yeah, we were the first people on Ireland. But anyways, right, Paulie could be waiting for Walter Flynn to die. Now, when they get to episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, and Walter makes a speedy recovery, right? Because that's what's gonna happen. Now you're gonna see Paulie. You're gonna see the frustration in his face when he's not supposed to be frustrated. And I believe then you will see a murder plot on Walter Flynn. Maybe successful, maybe not. You know what I mean? Chances are somebody like Tommy or Claudia or Vic. Probably Vic, since Vic is more angry with Walter Flynn. They'll have like Tommy or Victor find out about the murder plot and stop it from happening, or they'll find out about it as it's happening and then it's too late, Walter dies. But I think Paulie is gonna like shoot Walter in the back or something. Like, Paulie is the only person who could get close enough to kill Walter to where he wouldn't expect it. Because currently right now, if Walter Flynn felt like maybe his kids wouldn't hesitate to kill him, it's the perfect scenario to where he will logically, you know, be correct in thinking that even though his kids may not even think that way, but he did betray his kids. He did have his son's girlfriend / basically fiance killed. He had her killed. So if Vic is coming to him saying anything, he might not necessarily trust Vic like that. He may not necessarily trust Claudia like that. But who he's going to be confiding in the most, giving that person ammo to destroy him, is going to be Paulie. Paulie is going to have information. Paulie is going to be the only person who could get close enough to kill Walter Flynn with Walter Flynn. And this is how he says his name. Walter Flynn. The Flynn, right? Well, he can get close enough to Walter and actually kill him. He's the only person right now. Everyone else he would be suspicious about and would not be alone with unless he was strapped. Paulie could get in Walter's house and kill him, but that's too obvious. He would have to, if Paulie wants to kill Walter, he would probably set it up to make it look like Victor or Claudia or Tommy did it. So everyone would be warring with each other. Nobody would trust each other. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Can we trust Paulie? I don't think so. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me. If you want to send a donation to the channel to keep this thing going, keep this movement growing strong, the Cash App name is J Peterson 91. I appreciate you.